Remember when I said that I was gonna read predominantly Christian books and books that helped me? Um, well, I didn't say that I was gonna read books that helped me with the not just theology, but that was Old English because primarily I enjoyed Old English, and a lot of Old English books are set in a time where most people were still Christian. Um, the time has changed, haha, because I probably was. What's the word? Harassing myself mentally. Anyway, so I just finished a book about Marie Curie, and I already returned it, but I just found these books. It's called The Midwife. It's based off the show from PBS, but I like the show. It's just the show is a little gory for me. I couldn't see all those things. It was distressing me, and it's possible that the book is the same way, but I think it will be less graphic visually, and I don't want to see sad children in my dreams because I watched it on the show. But I want to hear the personal aspects of that. So I got that book. Well, I'm gonna get that book. And then this book is about a lady that she's a social worker, and she was helping Jewish families, like the babies and stuff, escape, and she helped them keep their identity when they escaped. And I read the graphic novel of this, but I wanted to hear more information about it, so I actually found it right next to the graphic novel, and I'm really excited to read that one. I'm excited to read this one. I just want more information. I thought it'd be interesting and a different perspective. So yeah, this one, I'm gonna tell this story because I think it's funny. But somebody I knew got married to a guy, and I told the guy that their kids were gonna be blind because they both wore glasses. This was also when I still thought I was a Christian, but I had no deliverance. But yeah, I roasted him because at that time my love language was making fun of people. Anyway, and then he told me that I looked like Frederick Douglass because I had an afro. And then since then, I've been reading about Frederick Douglass. And yeah, my hair actually kind of does look like Frederick Douglass when it's like moisturized and not in dreads. So I thought that was actually a great roast. Kudos to him. But yeah, I like reading about Frederick Douglass. This is his autobiography. I thought it would be interesting. His speech pattern is something that I desire to have. So I checked out the book because I feel like it will influence me to speak better. This is a book about people inspired by Marie Curie. I did order the biography of her that was made by her daughter, but it hasn't come yet because I ordered it today. So this was the closest book that I could get to that, and I'm really excited to read this book because school taught me nothing in terms of history. It really didn't, and I want to be involved with history, and I like learning, so I got the book. I'm excited to read it a lot, actually. I'm excited to read all of these, but I'm really excited about that book because I enjoy STEM, I enjoy science, and I think it will be delightful. So that's why I got it. Alright, that's my. Oh, wait, Ed, I actually have some other books. I did buy this book. This is mine. Yay, my book. There's also a movie. I want to watch the movie too. What else am I reading? Because I didn't tell you guys this. My mother doesn't like me. I thought if I read this book that it would help me to, if I have any mother wounds, I thought it would help me to deal with mother wounds. Healing. Anyway. I'm literally not trying to be sarcastic. It just comes off that way because the way I talk. But yeah, I thought this would be a really good book though. This is the first part of the book, but it talks about mothers over several generations, the relationships between mothers and daughters. It's also set in a different. Well, it says near the turn of the 20th century, fiery Martha leaves Switzerland, determined to find life on her own terms. Her journey takes her through Europe to Canada, and finally, with her husband and growing family, to the Central Valley of California. Marta's experiences convince her that only the strong survive. Hildy, Marta's oldest daughter, has a heart to serve others, and her calling as a nurse gives her her independence, if not the respect of her mother. So yeah, I thought I would like it because I don't understand mother and daughter relationships because I didn't have a mother. So if I read it, I will understand more about other people and what they had and how to relate. Woo. Anyway, this is Karen Kingsley Burke. I enjoy her writing just like I enjoy Francine Rivers' writing. They switch between perspectives so seamlessly that I am not confused on who the narrative is about, and I love that. And they don't even do the ... between perspectives, and you still understand. That is a gift, and they're both Christian authors. I enjoy that. So this book, Someone Like You, I'm enjoying this one quite a lot too. It says, Maddie West is shaken to the core when she finds out that everything she believed in about her life was a lie. Her parents had always planned to tell her the truth about her past and that she was adopted as an embryo, but somehow the right moment never happened. Now, the total stranger who confronts Maddie with the truth tells her something else that rocks her world. Maddie had a sister she never knew about. Feeling betrayed, angry, and confused, Maddie leaves her new job and fiance, rejects her family's request for forgiveness, and moves to Portland, Oregon to find out who she really is. Dawson Gage's life is destroyed when London Quinn, the only girl he ever loved, is killed in the hospital waiting room. London's mother reveals to Dawson that London might have had a sibling, the frozen embryo she and her husband donated decades ago. The Dawsons invite all Dawsons, I have a lisp. Anyway, invites Maddie to Portland to connect with her long-lost relative. The Quinns, her biological parents, welcome her into their lives. Maddie is intrigued by their memories of London, was so much like her. Is this the family and the life she was really meant to have? Now it will take the love of Dawson Gage to help Maddie find her way home. Exciting. But no, seriously. It's a short book, but when I tell you, I almost cried in the first 75 pages. This book almost got me teary, and I'm not a book crier. So it was great. It's like when you read it, I'm a kinesthetic person. When I read, I see images. So amazing. Love it so far. Love this a lot. Haven't started this at all. This book, also cool. I don't think I've read that much of it. Actually, no, I don't. Yeah, I've read a couple of it. A couple of pages. I think I read the introduction. I could tell I like it, but I like the other ones better so far. So I've been reading those more because I find the plot interesting. Anyway, I think those are all the books I'm reading right now, or starting to read. I also have some other ones, but they're not with me right now. So, God bless you, God keep you. This was fun.